Looking at the trading week beginning September 29th, we have the end of month and end of quarter to consider. September, historically the weakest month for stocks, ends mid next week, as does the third quarter, which historically is the weakest quarter for stocks. Not this year, however. This could drive institutional rebalancing, especially for some companies that have their fiscal year end coming at the end of September. It could also cause cautious investor behavior as the traditional vacation season comes to an end. Commodities are also often affected. Gold reached multiple record highs, for example, each September in 2024 and 2025, driven by factors like central bank purchases, geopolitical tensions, tariffs, and shifts in monetary policy. These drivers, along with inflation concerns and macroeconomic data releases, can cause significant shifts in commodity trading patterns, as well as asset repositioning across equity and commodity markets. However, historical strength in equity markets in the fourth quarter could derail commodity strength, especially in gold and silver, in the very short term, at least until the seasonal strength resumes during the holiday season, specifically for gold and silver. September non-farm payrolls is due in the U.S. next Friday. The headline number is expected to show 39,000 jobs added with an unchanged 4.3% unemployment rate and flat average hourly earnings. Also looking ahead to earnings and data next week, 14 companies with market caps exceeding $1 billion are scheduled to report earnings, including Nike, Carnival Corporation, ConAgra Brands, Paychex, Acuity, RPM International, and Nova Gold Resources. Soon we'll start the next quarter of earnings reports. Economic data Monday. New York Fed President John Williams and Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic are speaking. Later that evening, Japanese industrial production and Chinese PMI data. Tuesday, German retail sales, CPI, and jobs data. In the U.S., Case-Shiller home prices, home price index, JOLTS jobs opening data, and that evening, Japanese tank and manufacturing index. Wednesday, German and Eurozone manufacturing PMI, Eurozone CPI, and in the US ADP employment change, ISM manufacturing PMI data as well. Thursday, Eurozone unemployment rate, jobless claims in the U.S., along with factory orders in the U.S. And then Friday, September non-farm payrolls data in the U.S., also the ISM services PMI data.